Akwaaba. Welcome to Ghana. Ghana is an African country that borders Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, and Togo. It is roughly the size of the US state Arkansas and has more than 100 different ethnic groups in a population of about 24 million. Among these, major religions are Christianity and Islam. In 1821, the British took control of all of the trading posts located on the Gold Coast. In 1957, the United Nations determined that the territory of Ghana would become independent. This was the first African country to become independent through peaceful means. By 1992, a new constitution was adopted, and the government began to regain stability. The economy began to improve, and today, Ghana's government is stable and the economy is still growing. Agriculture is Ghana's most important economic sector, employing more than half of the population on a formal and informal basis, and accounting for almost half of the GDP and export earnings. The country produces a variety of crops in various climatic zones, which range from dry savanna to wet forest, and which run in east-west bands across the country. Agricultural crops, including yams, grains, cocoa, oil palms, cola nuts, and timber, form the face of Ghana's economy. Aside from farming, Ghana is home to gold, diamonds, and oil. Oil exploration is ongoing, and the amount of oil continues to increase, as upwards of 8,800 barrels per day of oil are exported from Ghana. PMI Gold Corporation is one of the major corporations in Ghana, which is a mining-friendly country and has a large workforce trained in the disciplines of geology, exploration methods, and mining engineering. Ghana has major gold belts that are located near the center of the country and hold nearly 200 million ounces of gold resources. Wineco Limited, established in 1979 and jointly owned by Dutch and Ghanaian shareholders, is an agricultural company that specializes in the importation and distribution of high-quality cocoa that meets international standards. A partner of Wineco is Cocoa Abrapopa Association, meaning Cocoa for a Better Life. It was established to help cocoa farmers purchase their farming shares and improve the livelihood of farmers through increased productivity of their cocoa farms. In addition to agriculture, tourism is a great asset to Ghana's economy. Their tourism rate is at 8%, which is double the world's average tourism rate. This number continues to climb as beaches, historic sites, and eco-tourism all draw the eyes of foreigners. Among these tourists is Swiss student Steven Graf, who traveled to Ghana to participate in a global medical brigade.
Last month, I was in Ghana. I had a lot of fun there, treating people with my friends. I went on a school trip to provide medicine for the local people. They were very happy to see us. I was glad that I got an opportunity to invest in Ghana. It is a great country. Everyone should invest. I highly recommend it.
Aside from what seems to be a steady income, Ghana is in 5.9% deficit of their GDP and owes other nations $7.6 billion. Conversely, their GDP is $3,300 per capita, which makes it one of the richest countries in Africa. Their exchange rate is 1.851 cedis per $1 US. Ghana tends to borrow from many organizations, such as the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, the European Union, and some European individual countries. They borrow this money to build infrastructure and medical necessities. Money also goes to mosquito nets, life straws, and clean water pumps to clean water and prevent disease. A strong 80% of the country can read and write over the age of 15, as there are teachers and schools in almost every village. Education is very important to Ghanaians. However, there is a low attendance rate because not all children are equipped with proper clothing and materials. Overall, Ghana is a very special place. It has a deep history and a solid government. Rich in natural resources, Ghana is a highly productive agricultural nation that has high exports of cocoa beans, gold, and oil. The country has a growing economy and a stable government, which helps the economy prosper when given the opportunity. Ghana is a young country in terms of demographics, so investments in education are important. Ghanaians would benefit largely from investors because they would finally be able to be free of disease and attend school. Invest in Ghana. You're not gonna regret it.